Hey guys, Paul Kepner here with PK Productions. Thanks for joining us again. Today on this video I was going to talk about a lens mounting system. As most of you know, I'm fairly active in several of the filmmaking groups, and I made a comment about one of the mounts on this camera, the FZ mount, and somebody was asking what it was, so I thought I'd make a video and show you exactly what it is. This mount right here is what Sony calls the FZ mount. They came out with this late 2009 2010, somewhere around there, because they had a problem. Most of their video cameras, they were either fixed lenses like the camcorder style, or they had the PL mount, which is like this one, which is the big cinema cameras, as you can see right here, or the news cameras that fit on your shoulder, like the B4 lenses. They wanted something that's a little bit more user-friendly and that could be used with a wide range of lenses. So they came out with this mount right here called the FZ lens, or the FZ mount. This mount is by far one of my favorite. It's very, very durable. The cool thing I like about it is the entire face of the camera comes off. So you can change it to basically any type of mount. So right now, the camera originally comes with this PL mount right here, like you see. And it actually has pins for electronic control for ARRI and Cooke lenses, which is a nice feature. Now, say if you had Canon EF lens right here like this, there's no way it's going to fit on there. It's just, I mean, the mounts are completely different. So what Sony did, like I said, it's an FZ, this whole thing removed. So these slides right here, you slide it back, and the entire face, the whole mounting system comes right off. They made a replacement that looks like this. And you line up the pin right here, put it on, slide it down, and it's locked in. So now your camera has a native EF mount. So if you wanted to mount your lens, you just put it on there and you're set. You're ready to go. Very, very nice mounting system. Very durable also. Very heavy. Now, they do make electronic EF mounts, but I don't have it and I don't have a use for one, so I didn't get one. Say you wanted to go with your old vintage FD mount lenses. Very easy. So say you had a big lens like this. If you're filming with DSLRs, kind of like on this GH2 right here, if you want to put this lens on there, there's no way to do it. I mean, it's not going to fit on there at all. What you would have to do is take the lens off, and then you would have to find an adapter that's like this and put it on there. So you still have your original mount right here, which has your thin flange here and thin flange here, and then you're going to try to put this big monster lens on there, where you're definitely going to want a rail system or something like that. So what Sony did, again, with the, let me put this back on here, don't want to leave the sensor open. They knew people were going to have big lenses, and it's a professional camera, so they know that cinema lenses tend to be heavy, so they might as well make it heavy duty. So again, you pop this off. Again, the whole face of the camera comes off, and they have an FD mount. Line up the pin right here with the little notch right there, slide it, and it's set. So now, if you have your big heavy lens, line up the marks right here, and you're set. And now you've got your big lens on there. Now, I wouldn't leave it like this. I would put some type of lens brace on here, or lens support, just to be safe. But just to show you, you can put a big lens on here and you don't have to have a problem with it flexing or bending. Where'd I put it? Right here. The mounts, the flanges on these mounts are crazy. 5mm thickness, so you're not going to flex these, you're not going to bend them. The mounts on these, if you measure the flange distance or the flange thickness, you're looking at about a 1.5 to maybe 2 millimeters max. So by the time you put this on here, and then this flange is real thin, that's a lot of flexing that could go on there. With this, you're not going to get any flex. It's just solid. It's like a rock. And again, switch it out, take your lens out. If you wanted to go back to a PL mount. Say you're using some old vintage lenses, and in the next scene you've got Cook lenses or Zeiss or something like that. Again, you take the whole face off like it was. Go back with this. Again, you line up the pin, pop it back on there, and you're set. So it's a very, very nice system, very heavy duty. Oh, and another nice thing about this camera that I really like, not only does this come off, I'll show you, I'll take it off, but all of your ND filters are behind the, you've got a plate here with the optical low pass filter in front of it, and then all your ND filters are in the back. Let's see if I can turn it so you can see. So right here, see the filters, your ND filters. Well, I hope you have enjoyed the little video showing about the FZ mount on the Sony cameras. This particular mount only comes on the F3, which is this, the F5, 55, and 65. So most of their bigger cinema cameras have it. But anyway, if you ever get a chance to work with it, it's a great mount to use. Very flexible. Hope you enjoyed it. If you like this video, be sure and subscribe or share it or hit like. I'd greatly appreciate it. Again, this is Paul Kepner with PK Productions, and I look forward to seeing you next time. Thank you.